Hillbilly DVD Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Blu-ray of Takers, starring Idris Elba, Hayden Christensen, Paul Walker, and 96-pound rapper T.I. Takers is your modern heist movie. Focuses in the beginning on Matt Dillon, Jay Hernandez, these cops trying to take down these big robbers and all this shit. You know, the crew is made up of all these guys: Idris Elba, Hayden Christensen, Paul Walker, Chris Brown. And then what happens is their old buddy T.I. gets out of prison. He used to do jobs with him, but then he got fucking caught. So he comes back. He wants in on it. They're like, hey, man, here's your money that we owed you. You know, you were always bad fucking luck, plus kind of an asshole, so goodbye. But he's like, hey, motherfuckers, I got this plan. I've got all this shit planned out. Take down armored cars for $25 million. So these motherfuckers, of course, they cannot resist. Meanwhile, the whole time, T.I., he's walking around. It's funny, too, T.I.'s performance. He basically spends the whole movie in a skin-tight suit. And like I said, he is 96 pounds. He just walks around and he kind of, with his hand in his pocket, and kind of, hey. They try to play like, can we trust this guy, can we not? But come on, from the first fucking frame, from the way he's acting all hinky and shit, you know you can't trust this motherfucker. Basically, the whole movie is Matt Dillon's trying to take down these guys from a job they did at the beginning of the movie. But meanwhile, they're planning this new heist, take down these armored cars in the middle of Los Angeles and all this shit. Kind of is what you think it is. Double crosses and all this bullshit. At the end, they actually do a big action scene. They actually rip off the fucking Indian True Romance. They go to a hotel, some fucking Russians. True Romance was Italians, this time was Russians. Bust in, try to take, you know, the money, try to kill these motherfuckers, shooting up all over. Fucking feathers flying in there just like True Romance. Man, it fucking don't get more than True Romance. I'll tell you what, these motherfuckers should be writing royalty checks to Quentin Tarantino and Tony Scott till the day they die. Now this movie, I gotta admit, when this came out, I laughed at it. The previews were so whatever. But, you know, whatever. It came out years ago. I finally gave it a fucking chance. Now, for the first hour, I was like, damn, this is actually pretty fucking good. I was surprised, man. I'll admit it when I'm wrong. But then the last half hour, they start turning out all the twists and turns and bullshit, all the action scenes, and that's where it just fell apart. PG-13 fucking territory here, man. Fucking, it seems like this grounded movie. You got a lot of the, you know, human emotion of, you know, Idris Elba's kind of the leader of the gang. He's got a sister who's a crack whore and all this shit. So they got all this, you know, this serious shit, like this serious movie. And all of a sudden, the heist goes on and all this shit. Cops are chasing him. Fucking Chris Brown turns into goddamn Spider-Man. It is ridiculous. Fucking Matt Dillon's chasing him. He's jumping over cars. Just jumping over fucking cars, man. Rolling off of shit. Doing somersaults, all kinds of flips. Where really he would just got away quicker if he would have run in between the cars and then have to jump over every single car in his fucking. Then he jumps off of the side of a building like Spider-Man. And from that point on, man, it just went downhill. They do the big shootout with the Russians. With the shootout, they got to speed it up because it's PG-13. They can't, you know. I'll give them credit. They shot a lot of guns off, but nobody got hit. And when they did get hit, this fucking shit was like when you used to play Army with your friends. Fucking you get hit, you fucking not a drop of blood. Fucking fake shit. Pussied out, and then the last 20 minutes is just a montage of everybody getting killed off in PG-13 bloodless death, trying to be badass, but it's just like, you fuckers blew your wad. You was a serious movie up to this point, and then you went corny, you went fake, you went comic booky, you went fucking, you know, NBC 10 o'clock p.m. drama with this fake fucking violence. Hey, people go, I don't need R rating, I don't need all this blood. Hey, that's fine if you're making a movie about grandmas and shit, but don't make this fucking badass, we're gonna kill everybody, all this kind of shit, and then have it just go into science fiction fucking fake territory at the end with all this fucking fake shit. Hey man, I gotta give this movie 6 out of 10. Ain't bad. It could have easily been an 8 out of 10, but they were after that PG-13 money. Because if you don't know, when you make a movie PG-13 instead of R, you gross an additional $37 at the box office. And they were chasing that $37. They want to get that $37. Well, I hope fucking T.I. has that $37 in his pocket now. Because he was one of the producers of this movie. Now, picture, quality, and sound. Here's another dilemma for me. The daytime scenes is real crisp, real clear. You can tell that they shot this on digital video. It has a real video-ish look to it. It doesn't look anything like film. But I want to give them a low score because the nighttime scenes, like everything is just this ugly, lit, you know, kind of like oversaturated fake music video looking bullshit that was just ugly to look at. Lots of shaky handheld camera. But hey, that's how they made the movie. I got to give them the rating on, you know, did they fuck up the picture and sound. even though they had the movie half pretty looking, half ugly, you know, that was their artistic decision when they made it. The Blu-ray, it represented all that fucking dumbass stylistic choices. The sound was pretty good, DTS HD Master Audio, you know. Honestly, 3/4 of this movie is just dialogue scenes, so it's not like a demo thing. But still, they did good. Even though the movie's kind of ugly and shaky and handheld, whatever, they did do good on the Blu-ray with the picture and sound. 8 out of 10. Special features, man. Now you look at this, got a bunch of special features. Yeah, you know, by T.I. music promo, explosive Blu-ray exclusive, executing heist making of, take action inside the look at the stunts, and they also got a commentary with a bunch of fucking people, director, T.I., all these fuckers. So you say, you gotta give them a good rating on special features, right? Wrong, and I'll tell you why. Well, these extra features, these motherfuckers blow themselves. These motherfuckers remove ribs and bend over and blow themselves. They talk about how they made such a great movie, everybody loved it, blah, 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 all this shit, the masterpiece, all the behind interviews, just, I'll tell you what, man, you cannot make a mediocre movie and then be blowing yourself on special features, because it renders the special features laughable, you know, not credible, whatever. They tried, but they just ended up blowing themselves or whatever. Special features, 5 out of 10. So that's it, man, for Takers, you know. Hey, you know what, it's real easy for me to get up here and fucking stand in my filthy bedroom and say, all these motherfuckers fucked up when they made a, you know, shitty Hollywood movie, but that wasn't the case. They made a good movie. But then they fucked it up in the end. And that's fucking way sadder, way worse than fucking if they just would have made a bad movie. So, Takers, I hardly knew ye. I wanted to like you. But at the end of the day, you done shit the bed. Another quick thing about this movie being, you know, Takers, they should call this movie fucking Fakers, because everything's fake about it. Look at the inside Blu-ray artwork, okay? You got, there's a scene in the movie where the cops surround a couple of the characters and shoot them and all this shit. But here you got Jay Hernandez and Matt Dillon, the cops. Here's the thing, they weren't in that fucking scene. They were not in that scene. They were in a different, you know, Jay Hernandez had exited the movie. Spoiler, spoiler, by that point. Fucking Matt Dillon was not even at this shootout, but hey, they're going to put it in here, and they're going to, even when you load in the disc, how it has that little loading screen at the beginning on your Blu-ray player, it's got this picture of Matt Dillon and Jay Hernandez standing side by side shooting motherfuckers. That never happened in the movie. Never. They never shot at anybody at the same time. They're like, Takers, Fakers, bullshit.